You won't believe a fruit net can become doll fashion. Today, unlock creative upcycling and learn to sew 2 more exquisite outfits for your Labubu. Now, I'll teach you how to make a super simple pull-on outfit for your Labubu. First, let's take some measurements. This is the position. We'll cut it here. Then, let's try fitting it on. Fold the edge over. Next, we need to compare the garment's length here because it needs to cover the doll's feet. So, we need to cut it at this specific point. Cut an opening here. Pull it through from this side. Mark the position for the arms. Just cut this part open here. Trim off any excess at the back. We'll use a string to tie it up. Just put the hat on. And it's done. Prepare materials, cut the fabric pieces, overlap the 2 front bodice pieces, sew a faux placket here, sew the shoulder seams. Overlap the 2 petal pieces and sew them to form the collar. Take your time when sewing, sew a little by little. Clip the collar seam allowance, then turn it right side out. Place the petal collar, place the lining on top, and sew all around. Clip the collar seam allowance again, then turn it right side out. Fold in and sew the sleeve hem. Then sew the sleeves onto the garment. Sew the underarm seams. Finish the bottom edge of the skirt and finish the side edges as well. Baste the top edge to create gathers. The length should be the same as the bodice. Attach the skirt to the bodice. Make sure not to sew the lining closed. Finally, fold the lining in, pin it in place, and then sew. Finished! Let's measure the head circumference. Divide the circumference by 3.14 to get the diameter. Draw the outline for the head opening. Add a 3 cm brim. You can make it wider for a larger brim. Trace the edges with a water erasable pen. Sew the outer circle. Trim the seam allowance and turn it right side out. 10 centimeters long and 7.3 centimeters wide. Draw an arc. After tracing, remember to fold it in half. Sew a line 0.5 centimeters from this edge, then insert a wire here. Sew it to the outer fabric. In the same spot, add lace and sew it again. This step might be a bit tricky because you're sewing a curved line while ensuring the lace is attached correctly. This is what it looks like once sewn. Place the wire along the innermost edge inside the hat. Secure the wire by sewing it along the very edge. Hand sew the lining. Sew on a tie. First, let's draft the pattern. The 2 lines drawn above indicate where the buttons will be fastened. The vertical line is the center line. The sides are the shoulder seams. Cut out the outer fabric and the lining, pin the 2 fabric pieces together, and then sew them. Sew along the red lines on the fabric. Now let's start patterning the collar. First, trace the outline of the garment pattern. Then draw the collar based on the neckline position. After tracing once, remember to fold it in half. Let's check the size on the doll to see if it fits. It feels like the neckline might be a bit too tight. Time for a second round of patterning. Same steps. Trace, pin, sew, and turn right side out. Here I'm adding some beads to the collar for decoration to create more layers. The skirt hem dimensions are 80 centimeters long by 6 to 7 centimeters wide. Both sides need to be finished. After finishing the edges, the remaining width should be about 5 centimeters. Now, machine gather the lace. For some thicker fabrics, you might need to hand gather instead. Secure the skirt to the middle of the two bodice pieces by hand stitching. The bodice fabric needs to be folded inwards. I want to create some crinkled texture here, then sew on some small embellishments. Now let's put on the hat we made earlier. The hat felt a bit plain here, so I added some small beads.